In this market, your only goal should be to survive. That's it, right? The markets have been extremely terrible and there's no guarantee we don't go lower. Money is made during bear markets, and if you run out of firepower and screw it all up, you're not going to be around for the next bull leg up. And a lot of the ways that we lose money can be attributed to our different cognitive biases and how we approach investing in the markets. So here are 5 different ways that I've lost money due to my own cognitive biases that I'm always looking to sort through and improve, and hopefully you can look at your own investing strategies to make sure you're not falling victim to these traps. The first one here is going to be angry bias, which means being over-reliant on the first piece of information that you receive. This could be an example of buying Ethereum at $3,500, right? Now that's your anchor point, and it's what you're going to use to decide whether you should buy or sell moving forward. But you should always evaluate opportunities based on their potential and never their past. Because even if your favorite project drops 50, 60, 70% and blows your thesis out of the water, right, you're still anchored to usually the purchase price. Next, we're going to talk about loss aversion. Winning feels good, right? It's always great to see our portfolio grow, but losing is so painful, right? It hurts exponentially more, and this has been proven through studies. So rather than waking up every day and evaluating my portfolio with a fresh set of eyes, saying, if I were to rebuy my portfolio, would I still rebuy it in this set? And rather than just closing the trade and cutting my losses, right, aversion will prefer me to wait it out. The next one is recency bias, which is basically putting too much emphasis on the current event. This could lead us to believe that the bull market rally is going to continue on, or that the downturn is going to extend much longer into the future. And this is why we should always consider DCA. For example, a project I really liked was Popsicle, and Popsicle had exponential growth, and I thought that the rally would continue on much longer before it sharply turned, and then I winded up with a loss almost. Next is overconfidence bias, which is thinking that you're smarter than you really are. In an up-only market, it's easy to feel like a genius because everything's going up and you feel so euphoric that you think you have an edge to this market. And as soon as you think that you're smarter than the market and no longer respect it is usually when it comes back to bite you. And finally, we have authority bias, which is putting too much emphasis or faith in the experts. Our natural tendency is to follow these leaders and experts, but experts can be wrong and you never know their real motives. For this example, I'd have to use Time Wonderland, right? Danny was very charismatic. I saw all the products he was shipping, and so I put my faith in him as a leader. And even when things started to turn sour, I wasn't necessarily ready to cut my losses or say that my thesis had been invalidated, right? Because I always thought that things would come back around. But like I said, in this market, your only goal is to survive at this point, and that is it, right? Get to the next leg up of this market. So spend some time, consider all your investment theses, right? Make sure you don't get sucked into these different rabbit holes, but cheers and happy farming.